NASA stands for National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Here's a quick summary. Founded July 29, 1958. Headquarters Washington, D.C., USA. Purpose: to explore space, conduct scientific research about Earth and the universe, and develop new aeronautical and space technologies. Famous missions: Apollo program, landed humans on the Moon, Apollo 11 in 1969. Space Shuttle program, reusable spacecraft, 1981 to 2011. 1. NASA's history, past achievements. 1958. NASA was created after the Soviet Union launched Sputnik, the first artificial satellite. 1960s, the Apollo program was born, aiming to land humans on the Moon. 1969. Apollo 11 made history when Neil Armstrong became the first human to walk on the Moon. 1970s, 1980s. NASA launched the Voyager probes to explore the outer planets and began the Space Shuttle program. 1990s. NASA launched the Hubble Space Telescope, giving us deep views of the universe. 2. Current missions. Artemis program. Goal: return humans to the Moon and build a long-term lunar base. Artemis 1, 2022, was an uncrewed test flight. Artemis 2 will carry astronauts around the Moon. Artemis 3 will land astronauts, including the first woman and first person of color, on the Moon. Mars. Exploration. The Perseverance rover and Ingenuity helicopter are exploring Mars to study rocks and signs of ancient life. James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, observes the oldest galaxies and studies planets around other stars. International Space Station, ISS. NASA works with countries like Russia, Japan, and Europe for scientific research in space. 3. Future plans. Moon to Mars. Program. After building a base on the Moon, NASA plans to send astronauts to Mars in the 2030s. Lunar Gateway, a small space station orbiting the Moon to support lunar missions. New spacecraft, Orion spacecraft for deep space travel. SLS, Space Launch System, the most powerful rocket NASA has ever built. Exoplanet exploration. NASA is searching for Earth-like planets where life might exist. Mars rovers, including Curiosity, Perseverance, and Opportunity. James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, Deep Space Observation, Artemis program, aims to return humans to the Moon and eventually go to Mars. NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Administration, founded in 1958, is the United States' leading space agency responsible for space exploration, scientific research, and aeronautics innovation. It achieved historic milestones like the Apollo moon landings, Mars rover missions, and the James Webb Telescope, and now focuses on the Artemis program to return humans to the Moon.